Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4. This is the pre-release version of Third Rome, which Paradox has very kindly given to me. And I'm rather looking forward to getting stuck in and seeing what this is all about. So, Third Rome, what does it add? Quite a lot of things. The most important, though, are, as the name would suggest, to do with Russia. So, there are a number of new government types, for example, the Vesh Republic, which, thank goodness, is like a Russian form of a merchant republic. It doesn't have the same size limitations that the merchant republic has. It still gives you the free merchant, it still increases goods produced in your area, but you don't have a trade league. And I am totally okay with that change. I think that is totally fine. This is more like the old school republics. I don't know whether they use estates or factions. I haven't actually played with them yet, so I don't know for sure. But it should be interesting. Then we also have principalities, which give unrest and tax modifier. I'm not sure if there's any unique mechanics to do with that. I think there are. Then we've also got, I think there's 3. Oh no, maybe it's just 2. Yeah, it's just the principalities and the Vesh, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. And then, yeah, there is a third one. It's the Tsardom. So basically, once one of the Russian miners has become big enough, then they can form the Russian Empire. And the Russian Empire has its own government form called the Tsardom, which gives you a lot more control over the direction of your government. It's kind of similar to how the Reformed religion works, in that you have things you can activate and deactivate, I think. Haven't actually played with it. Don't know 100%. But there is that. Then the other thing of note, which I've noticed so far, yeah, everyone's going to be playing in Russia today, that's for sure. Is everyone going to be playing as Novgorod, though? I kind of doubt that. I know a lot of people are showing interest in playing some of the little guys, like Yaroslavl, or Tver, or Rostov, or Sukhov. Sukhov a different one? No, Sukhov's also a Vesh Republic. But I want to play as Novgorod, because I had a really long-running game as Novgorod before this, and it was terrible. Like, Novgorod were absolutely one of the worst nations I've ever played as. Merchant Republic with a nation this size just doesn't work. Especially as there are very few one-province miners, excepting these guys, in this area, and they tend to get gobbled up super quickly by Muscovy, so it is pointless! So I'm really hoping that this proves to be a better game. I am trying to remember what else changed. Custom nations have undergone a big change. That's probably as a result of the Dev Clash, in which they were playing as custom nations. There's about, no joking, probably about 100 new modifiers that you can add. All kinds of crazy things, like some really interesting ones, like increasing the trade power of trade ships, which I think is quite cool. Then to other ones, like increasing the amount of damage artillery do in the back row, increasing the amount of artillery siege tick score thing added, and a couple of other things. I really should have the patch notes up and take a look through them. In fact, they haven't released the patch notes yet, have they? Haha! Ah, benefits of being in preview. Right, let's play Novgorod. We'll just jump in and basically see what's different. So I played a fair amount of Hearts of Iron 4, Death and Dishonor, which is going to be after this stream. So I'm going to do about 2 hours of EU4 and then about 2 hours of Death and Dishonor. And I played most of Death and Dishonor yesterday. I haven't actually touched this very much yet, except for custom nation stuff, because that interested me. Alright, I don't think any of these things have changed. Orthodoxy, that's another thing that's changed. Let's take a look. Current Patriarch Authority. We can choose new icons once our Patriarch Authority has reached a certain level. We can basically drop it in order to get an icon. These are bonuses which last, I think, for 10 years. You can switch them around if you like, though it will also cost you some more Patriarch Authority. And generally, the higher your Patriarch Authority, the better. I think it still rises through events, but you can also manually raise it through consecrating Metropolis, which gives you +5, and then doing that. See if I can see where you do that. Oh, Vesh Republic is going to have trade cities. Not sure why they would want them, seeing as they don't have trade leagues. Okay, so there is definitely some kind of threshold for creating a metropolis. I'm not entirely sure what it is, so that is something that will just kind of bowl up I think, over time. So what are the different icons? We can get the icon of St. Michael, which is manpower recovery and discipline, so that's pretty good if you're at war. Illusia, which is unrest and harsh treatment cost. That could be useful later on once you start getting absolutism. It's also very good for stabilizing a country after a conquest. Construction cost and development cost. Ooh, I like that one. That just generally improves your economy. Improve your relations and aggressive expansion impact, so that allows you to recover from a very expansionist war more quickly. Institution embracement cost, institution spread. Means that you can adopt new technologies more quickly. Now we are, I believe, Eastern Tech, which doesn't matter so much because of institutions. What it does impact, though, are the types of troops that we have. So we do indeed have Eastern troops. They're not quite as strong as the Western, but they're not bad. They're like second tier. We have got too few rivals. Right now it's Denmark, Lithuania, Muscovy and Tver. It's unfortunate that Denmark is a rival. They can be a pretty decent ally. Lithuania, but not Poland. I thought Lithuania was in a puppet. No, they're independent. Has that always been the case? I could have sworn they were a puppet under... Oh no, they become a puppet during the game, don't they? Or a personal union, rather. Okay, other rivals. Who do we want? Who do we want? Muscovy for sure, because we're going to have to kill them. I'm a little bit reluctant to get Lithuania. That seems like picking on someone that I don't need to pick on. I'm going to pick Tver, because I want to try and conquer them if we can. And... Livonian Order, potentially. It's not forcing me to have that many, so I'm not going to bother. Now, we do have some money to spend, which I think we should definitely spend on increasing our troop numbers. Let's get a couple more cavalry. And then a bunch more infantry. Oh, no, too much. Hopefully that hasn't screwed up my numbers. No, should be fine. And we can also get an advisor, and I think it would be advisable to have a land person. Let's go for the fort defense. And then let's drop maintenance for now. Alright, so first things that we need to do are start fabricating a claim on Tver, because I think we need to try and conquer them as soon as possible. So that Muscovy doesn't get them. Seeing as all the others I think will already be vassals. Then we need to start thinking about allies, and we'll definitely need some. One of the things that we could do is support Sweden's independence from Denmark. That could lead us into a war against Denmark, and then Muscovy could jump on us, so it's a little bit dangerous. I mean, this is, frankly, one of the worst possible situations, where Denmark, Lithuania, and Muscovy all hate us. It's quite nice to get Denmark on your side. Possibly one of the hordes? No. Right, so right now, who would accept an alliance? Oh, this is one of the most useful tabs. Odiev and Ryazan. Ryazan could potentially be of some use. Odiev's too small. I'm just afraid that they're themselves going to get gobbled up by Muscovy. Like, Muscovy is definitely the big bad of this area. We need to be somewhat concerned about what they do. The other thing we need to sort out are where our merchants are. So trade flows into Novgorod. Kiev is the wealthiest directly adjacent to us, so we're going to transfer from you. And I think from Kazan as well. Seeing as we can't push forwards from anywhere else yet. So we'll just go overland. Okay, good. What else needs to be done? I think that's probably it. We could decide to focus our political power. I don't think we want to do that. We have got a 342 in charge. We do have Republican traditions. That is something else that we need to take into account. However, one of the reasons I really like Novgorod is because of this idea. The Ivan's 100, yearly Republican tradition, 0.5. So that's not going to be very strong when we become Russia, but actually I think our ideas change when we become Russia, so it's irrelevant. But for a while, the time that we are a Vesh Republic, we can have the potential to get a lot of Republican tradition, which means we're going to have very good leaders, or rulers rather, which means more monarch points throughout the game. So that is one of the strongest starting ideas that any nation can have, and I think there's only like 2 nations that get the yearly Republican tradition bonus. I think the other one's like Milan? Someone like that. Or maybe Florence. No, it's Milan. Don't think Florence gets it. Florence does get it! No, that's still Novgorod. I'm clicking the wrong damn things. No, we can't see. Not from here. Can't believe I was doing that, that's stupid. Alright, I really want some more allies. Poland probably would make sense. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unpause. We're going to wait until our... Oh no, we still have a diplomat. Hold up. Let's improve relations with you. And see what we can do. Let's go up speed 4. Let's pull you back from the front. Rivals against those. So Poland still doesn't like us very much, but that is a downside that we can definitely overcome. Are there any other nations that might? I mean, really it will be the hordes. Although they could draw us into their own wars, which wouldn't be great. And you're taking attrition there. Let's have you sit on Novgorod. Sure. We can always move you afterwards. Muscovy are embargoing us, so let's embargo them right back. Except we have no diplomats. No, never mind. I need those diplomats doing what they're doing. Group. So one thing I definitely want to keep an eye on here is the strength of Muscovy. 24,000 men. We're going to have 13... What was it? 17? 19? 17. So they do outnumber us a fair amount, so we want to try and let attrition do its job. We also want to have fairly decent leaders if we can. So that is our full military complement. We will definitely want to try and take Tver out as quickly as possible. Possibly vassalize them so that we can get their much higher force limit. Yeah, probably is what we need to do. Muscovy are claiming our territories. I've not given you guys orders. I knew I was forgetting something. We definitely want you patrolling Novgorod. And honestly, you guys can just mothball. Actually, for the cogs, I'm just going to delete you. I don't want to pay for you. We start with heavy ships, though. That's interesting. No galleys, but heavy ships. Huh. Must be one of the few powers in this area to have heavies. Tver are claiming my territory. What? I think we're just going to have to go all out, honestly. So we'll claim the capital. We are then going to raise our maintenance and start moving our troops over. We will need a general. Let's see if the High Commander does anything. No, not really. Do I want to spend military points on a leader? No, I do not. Because I want to make sure I get to the next military tech as quickly as possible. Muscovy has declared war on Tver. Crap. 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 Stop. 3, 2, 1, 0. Declare war. Take Tver. Confirm. Shit. I did that really badly. I could take it. No, I can't. Alright. Is there anything else that we can claim? Sukhov, are you independent? You're not. You're allied with Riga and the Teutons. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start supporting Sweden's independence, and we'll see if we can get another friend over here. So... how does one do that? This. We need to improve relations with you, and we can cancel that improvement once this war is done. Oh man, I'm frustrated about this. Not much we could have done though. So we could piece them out for just like money or something, but Muscovy is definitely getting this. We were not quick enough. That is absolutely terrible. Yeah, Muscovy could well make it a vassal and then jump in. Lithuania are now a puppet, which is why it was a good thing that we were trying to raise relations with Poland. Although they hate her. Oh no, they only dislike the fact we're at war. And they have too many diplomatic relations. Damn it. If that weren't true, then being neutral doesn't help, not saying religion doesn't help, and we have a much smaller army than they. Really? Take attrition here. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I should have just attacked. Even though I was lower on morale, I should have just attacked. Because if I'd got there first, and Muscovy would have helped me in the fight, then we would lead the siege, which means that we get the territory, which means that we could have taken the land. And this is not poor territory. And that only strengthens Muscovy further. Growth of cities attracts serfs. It seems as if serfs are moving out the provinces to earn a living in the capital. This is creating turmoil in the country, but our capital may benefit in the long run. Yeah. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to pour myself some tea. CB against Yaroslavl. Really? Aren't they a vassal? Okay, so we can gain Republican tradition, which right now we don't need, or we can get admin, diplo, military, and a little bit of corruption, so we will do that. Yaroslavl. You are a vassal. I guess the other thing I could do to screw Muscovy over a little is support their minions for independence. None of them have enough Liberty Desire though. And I can't get at these unless I go through Lithuania. Would you give me a military access if I asked? No. But I could easily raise relations with you and then you would allow me. This is probably the worst start as Novgorod, and I would not be surprised if we have to restart. Absolutely rubbish. No allies whatsoever, which does not bode well for the future. Because Muscovy just simply has a better and stronger army. Is there anything we can do to increase our army size? Not in the short term. We would have to take a bunch of loans and mercenaries. And Muscovy is undoubtedly going to have more manpower than us too. And there it is. We'll see Tver and Kashin. Oh! So we can get one territory out of you. Right, well it was a good thing that we took Zubtsov. I'm kind of wishing that I'd gone for Kashin too. Because I think we might have got there before they did. Sue for peace, take the territory. Cool. So we got at least one province out of that. Which is allowing me to raise another soldier, which I will do. And we now need another rival. Poland, Denmark, the Livonian Order. I'm going to go with Denmark because I really want to support Sweden's independence. Unfortunately, it's still too low. And we can drop maintenance. Although we should not be this close to the front if we do this. The other thing we could do is start building some forts. Like here in Shenkursk. Would stop Muscovy getting into all the surrounding territories. You know what? I think that might well be a good idea. We save up 200 for it though. Well, we are a merchant republic, so we can outspend Muscovy if nothing else. Muscovy declared war on Ryazan. Oh, that's a good shout. Unfortunately, I do need to build spy network to do this. Livonian Order would ally with us. They are no longer our rival. This would draw us in, potentially draw us into a war against Poland, though. That's another potential ally. No. I'm going to poach them. So I think with a humiliate CB, you cannot then take stuff. Oh, I don't even have that. And it would pull me into war against the Teutons and Riga. That I don't think is a bad thing. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to get here in time. Again. Let's raise our maintenance slightly so we can at least move if we need to. We could get another advisor. Prestige advisor might be good, because that would give us extra morale. Theoretically. Oh man. I forgot how stressful playing as Novgorod was. Crazy. Livonia is fighting back. Here come the Teutons. So we know the Teutons are up here in the north at least. And you're taking Ryazan pretty easily. Yeah, Muscovy is just on something of a rampage. How close are we to being allies? It's mostly just the neutral stance. Okay, so you are now at least friendly towards me. It's just that you're loyal to Denmark. I'm going to try it. Let's get an alliance. Whoops, wrong one. Form an alliance with the devil. Hey, that 22nd guy, how are you? Venice announced Austria's arrival. Fine. War of the Roses. Went with supporting House Lancaster. Excellent. I'm not going to have to kill you, England. At least not immediately. Ryazan accepted peace. They didn't take the whole territory, though. Interesting. You are still at war with Poland. Need another 5 spy network, and then we can declare war. And in fact, what I should start doing is raising maintenance. It's too bad that you start off as a vassal. I would love to go and gobble Zhukov of otherwise. 20%. Am I from Lancaster? No, but I went to Lancaster University. So I'm a little bit biased in their favour. Just a little bit. Alright, that's that done. You can start fabricating. Declare war, take Narva. Teutons would not join. That is excellent. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, good. So it's just us against the Livonians. We get a diplomatic insult, or we improve relations with everyone, including Muscovy. Interesting. I still freaking hate us, though. We are mutual rivals, after all. No, we can't move in. Here comes Riga. Here comes my second stack. There come theirs, and they seem to have a lot stronger military than we, despite the fact that we actually have more base morale. They must have, yeah, they have a much better rule leader. Damn it! And of course the AI goes straight for me, despite the fact they're at war with someone much bigger. Was that? Oh, we won! Huzzah! Strength of Novgorod arms! Ha ha! Marvellous. Let's head over to Reval and start sieging that down. Now, will Leafland start sieging you back? No. Can I move to Leafland? No. Reval is blocking me. What about that place which will not be named? It will not be named! is my answer to that. Election. So we can keep him, which gets him more points. We still have a bunch of Republican tradition. How old is he? I mean, he already starts with better stats, so he's 49. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep him. Cool. So that's going to be +1 monarch point in each category. Excellent. I mean, he's no Lorenzo de Medici. This guy is just an absolute beast. They got rid of him? Why? He's a 665 at the start of the game. Alright, Florence, you're officially stupid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab you, I'm going to force combine you, move you back together. Are you going to invade me? You have 16,000 men here. That is a problem. You're sieging that down again. I can still escape if I need to. I think. I just hope... No, capital forts do not extend zone of control. So Leafland will not impact me. They're just going to come and siege me, splitting up as they do so. I sense an opportunity. Oh, we're definitely waiting for you to go to Novgorod. No. No! Damn it! You had to cross swords! It said there was going to be a battle here! Oh, fiddlesticks. Ghetto Hamster 36, thank you very much for the follow. Going to be living in Sheffield soon, I guess he'll have to rival Mordred. Oh crap, no, don't go there. Ah, son of a bitch, you didn't move again. Oh, you little shit. Wasting my manpower. No, don't. '30th of March, 30th of March. You arrive on the same day. Ah, damn it. You're joining the battle. Well, we did a number on them. We're fighting at -1 here. I don't think I'm going to continue with those odds, thank you. You're going to attack Novgorod, which is fine. It's a fort. Oh! That's another change which I didn't have previously. In that forts mean that you fight with the friendly modifiers. I can't believe you're not fighting Poland. Oh, you're not fighting Poland anymore. That's why. Damn it, Poland. You gave up too easily. You did take 2 of their provinces, but still.